Instructions. Because if cooked right, anything swine is fine. Now that the old grill is gone, it's time to break out the new grill, the one to replace the old Coleman. So, I went and got another portable grill. The only problem is, it doesn't have its own legs to sit on the ground, so you get a two for today. I went out and bought a table, so we're going to pull that out of the box and put it up, and then we're going to put the grill on top of it. We're going to see how it works. So let's get with the program. Now this table cost me right around 60 bucks. Normally closer to 90, but I got it on sale because that's what I do. I buy things on sale. Instructions? Who needs those? I'm thinking that might be a little high. Well, that's not straight. There we go. I think that should work out just fine. Next thing I bought was a Nexgrill 8200033. I don't know if this is any good. It's a 2-burner portable gas grill, stainless steel. Is it worth the $105 I spent on it? Well, I hope so. Let's find out. Instructions. All right, let's take a close-up look here. All right, one of the reasons that I bought this grill was that it was stainless steel. So let's see how good a stainless steel it is. You can always check the quality of stainless steel by how well a magnet sticks to it. The higher quality the stainless steel, the less likely a magnet is to stick to it. However, that sticks really good. But what do I expect for $100? This is not a real high quality stainless steel. Everything, magnet just sticks right to it. But, you know, you get what you pay for. But it is still stainless steel. Let's open it up. Now, they claim that you can cook 9 burgers on this at once. Oh boy, there's more goodies inside. Let's see what's in here. Now they claim this will cook 9 burgers. Well, I don't know what kind of burgers they're cooking. Maybe some White Castle sliders, I don't know. But the burgers that I cook, I'm fitting 4. That's it. And I can get my grill across here, but it's not going to cover the whole thing. My cast iron grill will hang off the sides about this far, but I think it'll still work. But this should work good in my backyard. I'm going to go ahead and hook it up to a bottle. Now this one hooks up a standard connection to a barbecue bottle. It does not come with a barbecue bottle, but you can get those. That's pretty much a given cost. So let's cook something on it and see if we like it. It does not have a thermometer, so you're gonna have to just kind of guess what the temperature is, which most thermometers on most grills are pretty approximate affairs anyway, and most of them lie blatantly. So I don't think this is going to be an issue. Let me go get some kind of meat, and let's put fire to meat. I imagine this is a little more the fault of my choice here, but my table is a smooth plastic table that is good for indoor outdoor use. The only problem is this very lightweight portable grill slides really easy on it. That might not have been the best choice. I may have to put a piece of plywood on top of this table to keep it from sliding around. I don't know, we'll see. But right now I'm heating up the grill and burning the new off of it because I don't want that smell in my food. And it looks like it's heating up nicely. It's getting nice and hot. Well, let's let it burn a little bit and then find out if we have made a mistake or not. Okay, one problem I'm finding already with this is that under here it's very hot to the touch. Now, I don't think it's hot enough to light anything on fire, but I am concerned about this plastic table melting. So So I'm going to go ahead and put a piece of wood underneath this. One, so it doesn't slide around, and two, I don't want to melt this table. That could get messy. That could be a problem. So out of an abundance of caution, I found this piece of aluminum. It's diamond plate aluminum that came off of the Arctic fox when we tore that apart. You might want to watch that video. The Arctic fox loses her top, so that's us tearing that apart. But this came off of that project. And I put it down here. Now aluminum dissipates heat really well. It's even almost cool to the touch, and if I really need to, I can put couple strips of wood to put an air gap between the table. But that's one thing I really don't like about this particular grill, is the lack of heat shielding underneath. I'm going to have to do something about that. Don't know what yet. Maybe something that just goes underneath it. I don't know. I might just have to modify it or whatever, but that could be a problem. So for now, this is going to work. Now let's get some cooking done and see how well this thing cooks. Now that we have the grill hot, and you can tell it's starting to discolor a little bit, we're going to stick some pork steaks on there, because anything swine is fine. Put these pork chops on here. Got my special pork rub. I'll have to share that recipe one day, but not today. See how many of these we can fit on here. These are typical sized pork chops. I've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's pretty much the max. I got a couple little pieces of meat I'm just going to stick on here. And we got 2 more left over. Yeah, wishful thinking apparently, but we're going to let these cook for a few minutes, and we'll see how good it is. Oh, it's starting to look like a grill now. Look at that. Like I said, anything swine is fine. It's grilling fairly evenly, a little bit darker here on the back it seems. Let's see how the other side cooks, and then we'll be done. Alrighty, let's see what they look like. And by the way, I did flip this one over, even though you didn't see me do it on the other one. One thing about the first cook on a new grill is it's really hard to tell, because you don't know the personality of the grill quite yet. You know, there's no thermometer. I gotta, kind of play with the temperature of the burners. You end up with stuff like a little bit of char. It's not quite done there. I'll work it out. I'll get this adjusted, and I'll figure out where the sweet spot for this grill is. I might have to kill a couple of pigs to get there, but oh man, life's rough, right? I had 7 years to get the other grill right. This is the first time with this one. Don't get too discouraged if you start with a new grill and you end up making it look more like a cremation than a cooking, because you will eventually figure it out. It's a little patience. I'm going to say these are done. They're going to set for a couple minutes, and then we'll go in and try them. All right, the time has come. Time to taste this, see if it's any good. I'll just take the top one off the stack, set it here on my plate, see if I cooked it all the way through. I've already thanked God for the meat, and prayed I don't get trichinosis. And if you don't know what trichinosis is, look it up. Anyway, wow, that looks pretty good. That just goes to show you, it's not the price of the grill that matters, but it's the guy wielding the tools and putting on the spice. Because if cooked right, anything swine is fine. Okay, so time to get down to the nitty-gritty. Do I like the grill? Well, let's take a look at the different criteria that I use a scale from 1 to 5 here. 1 being and number 5 being all right. Okay, so on the nostalgia front, well, if you used to work as a kid in a a restaurant or something, it has sort of a commercial look, might make you feel a little nostalgic for working in a little diner as a teenager. Is that nostalgia? Perhaps for you it is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm going to go with probably a 4 on that one, because where it is stainless, it's not the quality of stainless that you'd feel in a restaurant. Is it cool? Well, that's also pretty subjective. Coolness is like if you go to a big function and if several people bring their grill, whose grill are they going to ooh and all over? Probably not this one. It's probably going to be the guy with a big fancy Weber or whatever that spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars on their equipment. But you know what? Your food's going to get hot and it's going to cook anyway. On the cool factor, I'm probably going to have to go a 2 on this one. Because it isn't uncool, but it's not cool. It's all right. Yeah, all right. Is it modern? Well, stainless steel appliances are the thing. They're in now. So, is it modern? Yes. I'm going to have to give it a 5 on the modern part. Ease of use. Very easy to use. I'm going to have to give it a 5 on this, because when you light it, you just push the knob in and turn it, and you hear that click? That's lighting it. That lights it. So that's pretty neat. And it lights very well, very quickly, and off it goes. And it's easy to fold up and take with you, easy to hook up to the tank. Everything's easy about this. The only problem I had with it at all was that it had a tendency to slide around on slick surfaces, because it's not very heavy, which is kind of a double-edged sword, because if it was heavy, it'd be hard to use because it's a portable tabletop. But because it's not heavy, it's a very portable tabletop. So choose your tabletop. Choose it right for this, and you'll be fine. So I'm going to go ahead and give that one a 5. Does it live up to the claims that the manufacturer has? Well, this is off the website of Home Depot. It says, the Nexgrill portable burner stainless steel tabletop is equipped with 2 push-button turn ignition burners for quick, easy startups. Yes, it does. It offers 16,000 BTUs and reaches a high temperature quickly, with each burner independently adjustable. This is also true. The stainless steel wrapped grill grate covers 184 square inches. Okay, remember the magnet test I did on everything? Well, they're not claiming that the grill is stainless. They're claiming it's wrapped in stainless. That's an important thing. So it's basically plated in stainless steel. So it is what they said it is. To accommodate as many as 9 hamburgers at once. As many as is the key phrase there, because if you are cooking sliders with little tiny hamburgers, you're going to get 9 on here. If you have human-sized hamburgers and actually plan on eating just 1 hamburger with maybe 2 patties on it, you're going to get 4, maybe 5 on here and be able to effectively cook them. But sliders, you can get 6 or 9, I mean. So I'm going to have to give that a 4, because it was honest but misleading. The unit connects to a 20-pound LP tank and can be modified to work with a 1-pound propane cylinder. Yes, this is true. No batteries or external flame required for ignition. That is true also. Adapters and propane are sold separately. That is also true. So overall, I'm going to have to give them a 4.5, 5 on their claims, because their claims are accurate, although perhaps a little misleading. Stainless steel flame tamers minimize flare-ups. That's those little roof-shaped things that go on over the flame, and those are fine. Quick and easy to assemble. I didn't even read the instructions. This thing went right together. It was very evident how it worked. Compact size occupies a small footprint and stores where space is a premium. Totally true. And it weighs about 20 pounds. That's the lightest 20 pounds I've ever felt. So I don't think it quite weighs 20 pounds, or I just got stronger overnight. I don't know. And the final thing is quality. Quality is questionable because of the issues I found where it gets really hot underneath. I would not route the hose underneath like this. It'll get too hot. I had to put this metal down to keep it from melting the table. I don't think it would light a wooden picnic table on fire. I don't think it gets that hot under there, but it gets hotter than I like. It needs more heat shielding. It just to be sufficient, I think. So overall, I think this is going to come in at about a 3 because they're not lying about it. They tell you what it is. What brings it down to a 3 from a 5 or a 4 is just the overall quality, the quality of the stainless steel. They call it a stainless steel grill, and it is, but it's a very low grade of stainless steel, and the lack of heat shielding. That's what brings it down from a 4 or a 5. Other than that, is it worth what they're asking for it? $109 at Home Depot. I think so, because you know what you're getting going in, and it delivers. And I'm going to be cooking some steaks on this later on today. So, and it did fine with the pork chops. So, you know, it is doing what it's supposed to do. But don't expect it to perform like a Weber. Now, will it last very long? I don't know. I don't expect it to last more than 2 years, quite honestly. And at that price point, that's typical. So, you know, it's a case of you get what you pay for. Would I recommend you buy it? Well, if it's going to fill your needs from what I just described, well, yeah, buy it. It's a good deal. But if you want something that's a showpiece and it's in your big display with the pergola and all that stuff that you spent thousands of dollars on, this is not the grill for you. You need something that you spend $500-600 on at least, if not more, to get something that lives up to the rest of your decor. This is a basic unit, and it delivers as a basic unit, and you won't go hungry.